Hi everyone, this is Jana here, and I'm here today to show you a technique using Jopke designs and to show you how I did this effect here of this layout, very grungy and blended with the paper. And after I show you this, then I'm gonna go through how I did my layout with you on the layers here to show you. So I have here open already one of the papers from the Someone Beautiful, and she has this canvas paper and she has solid papers and she has pattern papers. And I have here one of the canvas papers. And I also am using the clip mask artifacts, and let me show you what they are. So here are all the masks that she has. And to do another technique to help to blend more, I use some brushes that come with the April Fresh collection. So she has the masks here, PNG, but she also has a brush file. So that I already opened Photoshop Elements on the brush palette. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually have to grab the picture that I forgot. So I'm just going to create a copy here and unlock this picture and bring the picture to the layout here. This picture I did an effect using on Photoshop art history brushes, and later I will show you how to do that in my channel. So that's why the picture looks with this kind of effect. Okay, so I'm going to then delete this copy that I made here. Okay, so now I'm going to drag the mask there. I'm not sure I'm using the same exact mask, but this is just a demonstration. With the same technique, you can use whatever mask you feel more comfortable. So now I'm gonna drag this picture up there and clip. Again, you can go to layer and create clipping mask. Okay, so let me drag this mask more. So to you see here that is pretty blended and grungy, but I would like this part actually to be not show so much the window and be more blended. And then I also would like my face here to show a little bit more. So with the mask selected, then I have already opened the brush from the April Fresh, and it's over here. So I'm just gonna grab now. Actually, it's not on the brush. It's on the, we're gonna click on the eraser for now. I'm gonna use the brush later. And get that, it's like a, look like a mesh. So I'm gonna get that like a little bit smaller. So it's important for you to be on your mask because you don't want to delete a picture, but your mask. So I'm going to just delete the edges here a little bit. So I just keep going and delete the edges a little bit more, and I can grab maybe this one. So you just keep just stressing it a little bit more. Now I'm gonna make it smaller, way smaller, and I'm actually gonna go to the brush now. Let me get another. Let me make this smaller. Okay. And with the black selected now, I'm gonna brush on a mask and my face where I want the distress here not to be so strong. And then you can see that my actually did quite a lot. So you know I can go back to the eraser, grab another brush here. And you can draw like that. So that is pretty much it, how you get that look. So here on my layout, this is pretty much what I did here with the picture. And what I did then, I have here a pattern paper here, pattern layer that it was clipped before because I make a copy of the picture. So it's just to give some more texture to the picture. So it's a watercolor texture there. So just to give a little bit more grunginess to the picture. So what I did then was just to play with the elements that she has on the kit. Like this here is behind kind of the paintings, and there is a little glow here. It's right here. And I use the blend mode as hard light. And here there is two, this is this flower over here, but here is two of the different art effects. No, it's the fancy roses. And here they are, how they are with full opacity. And what I did, the first one, I put a color burn. So it was not strong enough, so I made a copy. And here is a mask that I created because some parts of the rose was on my belly here, and I didn't want to show on my belly. So I went with a layer mask with a brush, a just soft brush, and I removed that part here. And just pretty much it was more putting all these elements here. And with the word art, what I did, I filled up with a color, and then I went and create a bevel layer style to give the text a little bit of raised feel to it, almost like it was a thicker gesso written there or a paint. And that's pretty much it. So the picture does the job of most of everything, and I just put some little elements around. This is one of the also elements that comes as brush, but instead I used the PNG and I used a watercolor style there. So that's pretty much it, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.